Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. It is the day after Super Tuesday, also known as Old Man Wednesday. And I'll tell you all about it in tonight's edition of...
I have a plan for that.
I beat Trump. I lost them all.
They don't call Super Tuesday for nothing.
Bing, bing, bong, bong.
Fury Road to the White House 2020.
We are live.
It was a big night last night. People excited. People excited. It was a big night last night for a former vice president and only dental work that could be seen from space. Joe Biden. 14 states held primaries last night, and Biden won 10 of them, including states he was never expected to win, like Texas. Apparently, down there he appealed to Hispanic voters because, like many of them, his first language is not English. This election year, polls show the top priority for Democrats is which candidate can beat Donald Trump. And the American people looked over the field, and last night they put their future in Joe Biden's hands. Let's see the very first thing he said at his rally.
By the way, this is my little sister, Valerie, and I'm Jill's husband. Oh, no, this is oh, you switched on me.
Okay. It's an innocent mistake, but it could still cause trouble if he becomes president. Here's my callback number, 302917. Oop, that's the nuclear launch codes. They switched them on me. Biden was fired up from his big win, maybe a little too fired up. He can be hard to follow on a low-energy day, and last night he sounded like they ground up some monkey adrenal glands and just injected them straight into his brainstem.
A bold vision, standing up to and beating the NRA and the gun manufacturers. Access to hospitals in rural areas as well as urban areas.
And most importantly, I promise to go by the grave. Come on! Folks, Biden, I just got to get some flip-down shades. We got to get me just get me some flip-down shades. Biden stuck it to naysayers out there who had counted him out.
Just a few days ago, the press and the pundits had declared the campaign dead. So I'm here to report we are very much alive.
That's right, folks. They said we were dead, but then they dug me up, strapped me to a metal slab, hit me with some lightning, and Frankensteined me back, Jack. Come on, fire bad. Fire bad. Joe's big night really was remarkable because he won in states where he didn't campaign. He won in states where he didn't even have offices. In fact, in Minnesota, Biden's entire ground operation was just this flyer: Joe Biden available to dog sit or be president.
Man, they really don't want Bernie.
Biden did so well, he even captured Elizabeth Warren's home state of Massachusetts, where he did not appear in person. If I'm Elizabeth Warren right now, that's the last time I campaign coherently. Next time, it's just going to be crazy Aunt Lizzie's no malarkey stream of consciousness, folksy-rific wooden nickel in every garage campaign Gonza. But that's a lot to say. Do I still need these? No, I don't know. But it wouldn't be a Biden rally without a little confusion. And last night, it came from some animal rights protesters.
We come from the three... Dairy rights activists. I wonder who that was. Jim, can we zoom in? It's Joaquin Phoenix! I knew it. I
couldn't see from that far away.
Still a gripping performance. I got to give it to the guy. And look at how Jill Biden grappled that woman when she got on stage. I don't know if Joe can win the presidency, but Jill is definitely going to win SummerSlam. Boom. Act two. Oh, yeah. Atomic elbow drop. It was a disappointing night for the previous frontrunner, Vermont Senator and DJ who knows you can scream louder than that, Bernie Sanders. Sanders won 4 states, including California, but many young voters sat out Super Tuesday, contributing to Bernie Sanders' losses. Come on, younglings, get off your TikTok, Snapchats, and vote, or I will come down one of the 3 jobs you are working and slap the vape pen right out of your dirty little mouths. Step up. The flavor, this is it. You say this, then you do that. This is it. Last night at his rally, Bernie took the fight right to Biden, comparing their records.
One of us has spent his entire life fighting against cuts in Social Security. Another candidate has been on the floor of the Senate calling for cuts to Social Security.
One of us wanted to leave The Lion King as it was. The other said, let's remake it with computer lions. Completely took away the whimsy. Hakuna, ma disaster. Telling you, it's this, but it's also that. And you do, and this. Arguably, the biggest loser last night was former New York City mayor and mischievous gnome who just stumped you with his riddles 3. Mike Bloomberg. Bloomberg did pull off a victory in one place, American Samoa. Yeah, you know the old saying, as goes American Samoa, so goes Easter Island? I don't know. I think the heads are superdelegates. Things weren't looking great for Mike going into Super Tuesday. Yesterday afternoon, this video went viral of Bloomberg at a campaign stop, licking his fingers, reaching into a pizza box, tearing off a piece, putting the rest back, and then licking every finger individually, and then touching a coffee spout. Now, that might seem gross, but he was just giving his fingers a little stop and frisk. Hold up there, little buddy. Hold on. Looks like you got a little salt on you. No. Hey, where do you think you're going, tasty grease boy? Up against the tongue wall with you. Oh, you look suspicious. I suspect there's a little marinara in your pocket. There you go. Now I have to Purell again. I don't know what to do. Now, after his rough night, this morning, Bloomberg announced that he is suspending his presidential campaign. And this afternoon, Bloomberg took to his fun-sized podium to break the news to his staff.
I entered the race for president to defeat Donald Trump. And today, I am leaving the race for the same reason, to defeat Donald Trump, because staying in would make it more difficult to achieve that goal.
It takes a big man to stand up and admit, the most important thing I will ever do, I should really stop doing. Now, Bloomberg immediately endorsed Joe Biden. No one knows how big of an impact that's going to have, but we have gotten a hold of Joe Biden's latest ad, and there seems to be some Bloomberg influence.
We can build a new country together, but you have to have the right person in office.
Joe Biden.
We'll get it done.
He cares about our country.
He's proven.
He does what he says he's going to do.
Joe.
We'll get it done.
Joe.
Get it done.
Joe.
Get it done.
Joe Biden.
And I approve this message.
We got a great show for you tonight. Chris Hayes is here. And when we return,